Hello students, this is Professor R. Balasubramanian and I'm talking to my German students. See, those who've got the first two videos, they would have realized that I don't use any other language other than German. There is a particular reason for that. I'll talk about that a little bit later in this video. But first, let me tell you how we are going to learn German and how this course is going to progress. See, the way I look at it, both for my students in Hindu College as well as those students who have contacted me from outside, that is looking at my contact details provided in the website and provided in Google. Once you Google me, you get my details. So the point is very simple. See, I at present, with the kind of duties that I have in college and with the kind of demands that I have from my family, see, both my daughters are quite grown up and they are going into collegiate education. So they need my time. So I don't have the time as of now to call people online and have a real-time class. By real-time class, I mean that is say let us schedule a class for on Saturday, this Saturday, at 6 p.m. and I expect 35 people to come. Okay, that is not going to happen. So what the course has been designed in such a way that I'll be sending you the videos. All the video links are free of cost. You just have to, you remember what you did. You just have to introduce yourself. Once you get the contact details, I'm talking about those who are not in Hindu College and would like to learn German from me. You get my contact details, you call me, I talk to you, I tell you how the course progresses. And then you send me a WhatsApp message. I include you in my WhatsApp list in my list of contacts, and I start sending you the links for the videos. Now, as time goes by, if the number of students who are from outside, for the Hindu College students, I've got a separate WhatsApp group. Now, I don't want to mix both these groups because of the kind of communication, the kind of chit chat that is going to go on in each WhatsApp group. See, the kind of chit chat that is going to go on in Hindu College WhatsApp group will be totally local. Of course, they won't be discussing things other than German, but they will, the kind of intimacy and the kind of camaraderie that you expect there will be different. That is why I'm not including you people into the Hindu College WhatsApp group. I don't want to use the word outsiders, but my other students. Okay. Otherwise, both of you, my Hindu College students and the students from outside, have the same kind of attention, will be given the same kind of doubt clarification, and will be given the same kind of material that everyone gets. There will be no difference between this and that. Now, some 10 years back, my other students, some of my students would know that I was charging money for, or I was charging a particular fee for each course, which came to around 10,000 per course, 10 to 11,000 per course. Okay. Now, remember, when you go through all this, now of course I don't charge you anything. I don't charge you a single pie. But let me be very clear. Now, there should be an aim when you start learning a language, especially when you start learning a language like German, which has got a lot of commercial potential, and which if you put in your CV will take you places. And I'm literally talking about that. I'm talking about going to places in Europe, getting a better job offer than a person who is a peer, and also trying to the perspective that you have about the world and about current affairs and about other things will be different because you are in touch with German. But the point is this: once I post all the videos, this is for A1. So if you notice the title of the videos, it will be video 1 A1, video 2 A2, video 2 A1, etc. So my plan is, as I see it, the number of videos will come to around 350 to 400, around 300 to 350 easily. It may come to around 400 videos. Now, once you go through all those videos, speaking, listening, writing, etc., and your written material, I'll ask you from time to time. I may ask you to submit. I will ask you to submit your written material and give you feedback for that. But that is not going to be in the form of a real-time class. So I am again telling you, I'm not going to collect all of you under one time period or in one in one time slot and ask and offer the class, because each person will have his or her own problems with the internet connection. The internet may be down. In fact, I tried this experiment sort of on an experimental basis with one of my students who was in Bangalore. It didn't work out beyond 2 classes. So I've started this scheme where you get to see all the videos related to the particular level, that is A1 level. And once you go through all these videos, let me tell you where you will be. You will be in a position to pass the examination, to attempt the examination without any fear. But once you complete that and you have received feedback on your pronunciation, speaking, writing, reading, etc., and you want to write the examination, and then you decide you want to write the examination, you just contact me, by which time we would become very familiar with each other. I would know exactly what to do with your. For that alone, I'll charge a fee, but that we can talk about later. Okay, it won't be much. I'm not going to charge you 10 or 11,000. I know that the exam fee in Maximum Bhavan in Goethe Institute, where you are going to go to write the examination, is quite a sum. Okay, I'm not saying it's costly. I'm only saying that you'll have to shell out a bit of money to get the A1 certificate. Okay, so this is the plan for the A1 course. Now, how long are we going to take to complete this 350 to 400 videos? The way things are going as of now, see, it's September, and I had all this admission and things coming up. That's why I was not able to make videos. Now I'm relatively a bit free, so maybe by December we'll be completing the first 150 to 200 videos. I'm only giving you a tentative figure, because if I'm going to give you the exact figure, this particular thing, I'll give you so many videos. Because I'll give you a simple example. Now, I made the first 2 videos. There has been a demand for some 3 or 4 people have said, so why don't you give us a separate pronunciation? I don't know how to pronounce the sentences that you've just made in these 2 videos. What do? I'll make a small pronunciation video for that. Okay, how you go about pronouncing, but that again will be totally in German. It will not be in English. Now, coming to this point where people feel that I'm talking only in German, that's the way you learn the language. Remember, I have I'll just read out some 4 or 5 names so that I have Guru Prashant with me, Madonna Sheila from Hindu College, of course. These 2 are from Hindu College, and then I have Rakshit, Praneeth, Jackson, and other people from who are not in Hindu College, who are my German students, of course. Now, if each of the 5 names that I mentioned, each of you is going to come up with your own meaning of what I've said in the German videos. Okay, so let us assume that you listen to a sentence. Each person's understanding, or what I call as the way you arrive at the meaning, not meaning making, but the way you arrive at the meaning is totally individualistic. So I am not going to disturb you with disturb your individual way of learning. I'm just going to facilitate it. Okay, now if I were to translate it, like many people do, and I saw that in the WhatsApp group, in the Hindu College WhatsApp group, what happened was people started translating. It's not a bad idea, but it is not the best way to learn. You see, we have so many videos to make. There are so many shows going on in Tamil channels, because I live in Tamil Nadu and in Chennai. There are channels which come up with how to learn English. சுலபமாக ஆங்கிலம் எப்படி கத்துக்கலாம், how to learn English easily. And what happens is, a person writes a sentence, the teacher comes, writes a sentence and starts translating it into Tamil. There will not be any exact translation for that particular thing or that particular term in German, or whatever language you're learning. For example, you could learn Japanese. I could translate that. Look at the context. Look at what I'm trying to tell you, the clues that I give you. I'll be giving you ample clues if you look at the videos. And we've just started, so wait for it. Wait for everything. Don't translate. Don't go into another website or any other video which starts translating. You are going to lose it. You're going to lose the flavor of learning. And in fact, your foundation will be will be strengthened if you do it entirely, if you do the entire course in German. Remember, when I started off, when I was around 18 or 19, I started when I was in the first year, of my literature course. My French and German teachers used to. I also learned French. I then I learned German. I mean, almost simultaneously. We always used to be told that do not, when you look at a sentence, or when when you are learning French, or when you are attempting to say something in French or German, think in German. Can I add something to that? Learning a language is not just thinking in that particular language, it is thinking like a mother tongue speaker of that language. So now that you are learning German, let me give you a clue. It is not just thinking in German, you'll have to think like a German, and I'll help you in that. Okay. There are totally 6 levels the totally 6 levels to cover. I'll be helping you with the first 3 levels, A1, A2 and B1. Each will have so many videos, so you can always go through those videos, and always give me feedback. We are on WhatsApp, so you can always keep on asking me what is this and what is that. I don't get the pronunciation for this. I may take some time to respond to you, because I'll collect all the doubts that people post in the WhatsApp group, or people post to me personally through WhatsApp, and find some common ground where the errors, or sorry, I won't say errors, where the common theme, or the common subject, or the common area of difficulty that most of the students face, and then I'll address that. This is not to mean that I will not address you individually. You can always send in your individual work whenever I ask you to send, or you can even now, with the first 2 videos, you can just send me your pronunciation as an audio file. Okay, I'll give you the feedback. So this is what I wanted to the message that I wanted to tell you. And of course, someone was asking if you have any there are some 2 or 3 people who contacted me and said we need teacher jobs. See, the way that is, they wanted to teach in as part of the program that I'm offering. Remember, I am offering a program purely on I don't want to call it a philanthropic basis, but purely on a basis where, look, let me make my vision and mission very clear. My point is very, very simple. Sorry, I use the word vision and mission. They sound very hi-fi. See, my point is very simple. I would like to reach as many students, as many aspirants, German language aspirants as possible, in a very efficient manner, in the most efficient manner. And I thought posting these videos would be the best thing to do, because again, with this, since I will be talking only to the camera, I know that I'm talking to the camera, but I know that I'm also talking to around 60 people who have registered with me. Okay, so this is what I wanted to tell you about the program. The other point is that about the examination. See, the A1 examination is offered almost 6 to 7 times a year, so don't worry about the schedules. If you want to, if you feel that things are progressing a bit slowly here, which will happen, they will be a bit slow, you can always take up a course in another institute, even in Max Muller Bhavan, even in Goethe Institute Chennai, or in Goethe Institute Delhi, or wherever you are, whichever is the nearest institute where you can learn. Join that and use the videos that I post as a backup, as revision. Okay, there will be minor changes, or there will be a minor difference in the way the way the teacher teaches you real time in that institute, and the way I'm teaching you. There won't be much of a difference. Okay, because we are dealing with the same language, almost the same standard of teaching will be there. There'll be some differences, but that will be individual differences. The way I teach will be different from the way others teach. So you can use it as a backup also. Even then, I am willing to offer you, once you join that institute and you use my videos as backup, videos are always free. When you come for the exam training, I'll be charging you per hour. I'll tell you what it is. I'll talk to you individually about it. And then there's one more thing that I wanted to, about the about the doubts that 2 or 3 of you have asked. Can I learn another language other than German simultaneously? You can. There's nothing stopping you from learning a language simultaneously. But let me tell you something. When you learn a language, I just made a comment a few minutes ago that you should not translate things into your language, but you can find a lot of similarities in your language, which is there in German. As we progress, you will realize how many similarities are there and how dissimilar your language. Say, let us assume that your mother tongue is Hindi or Assamese or Bengali. You'll realize how different it is, how similar it is to German and in certain aspects, and how different it is, in certain other aspects. So with this, there was one more point I wanted to discuss. That is how things are. And please give me, if you want to improve the quality, or I would not quality exactly, quality in the sense of lighting and all that, well, that is the best that I can provide from at home. You should always give me positive feedback. And even in Hindu college, whenever I've talked to my students, whether they are from English or whether they are learning my pronunciation courses, whether they are attending my pronunciation courses or any other thing like that, any other course, I always say, they ask me what a positive feedback is, and I tell them, look, there are certain ways in which a student can react after a class. Okay, let us assume that a class is over. The teacher has taught you for half an hour or 45 minutes or 1 hour. Let's not look at the timing, the length or duration of the lecture or of the teaching unit. The point is, when the student comes out or talks to his students or to his parents or to whomever, his or her parents or his or her friends, the usual reaction may be, look, I never have a clue about what this person was telling. I don't understand. मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आया. That will be, that will be the reaction. But the point is, if you tell that, you are not helping the teacher in improving his or her class. You are not helping me in improving my class. You can be extremely defensive and say, look, I'm sorry, I don't understand anything. Or you could get involved. You could be a very good participant in the entire process, in the entire learning process, and then tell, look, this particular thing I'm not able to get. The other things, okay, I understand what you're doing. I'll work on it and I'll try to improve. But this particular thing I'm not able to, get. So, and don't forget, what we are doing is essentially a skill-based course. So, the more you practice, the better you become at it. Yeah. So, it is not content, and you learn by rote. There is nothing called as ratta marna, or what we call in Tamil as dippi adikiradu. You just read something, right, we'll reproduce this and that's it. Remember, you are using the language, you are going to speak in the language, you are going to write in the language. So try to improve your individual performance, in that. Don't look at the others. Anyway, you can't look at the others because you are learning it individually. There's no virtual classroom to which I'm inviting you, or there is no you are not meeting in any virtual space. Okay, of course, you can talk to the others, but again, positive feedback is when you tell exactly what your problem area is and try to identify them. You need not post the problem areas or your queries. If you feel that your queries are appearing a bit, very childish or very basic, it will appear very basic and childish because you just started. So what you can do is you can send an individual WhatsApp message, and that will solve the problem, and that will solve the problem of someone else commenting on your question. Remember, you want to learn something from me. Okay, whatever you can learn, you learn it from me. Whatever you can learn from your classmates or from your batchmates, wonderful. Okay, but please don't be shy about sharing your feedback or giving your comments. But again, please keep the comments personal. Send it personally to me. Send individually to me, so that not personally, sorry. Send it individually to me so that I can understand what is going on. Don't post it in any group, or that's why if you see, I've also kept the comments turned off in the YouTube videos, because I don't want people to just keep on. One comment will come, someone will comment on that comment, and there is no end to it. Okay, students. So this is what I wanted to tell you. Best of luck with what you're doing. Those who are in the advanced course, I'm sending the videos to them also. The Kiran Gunasundari group, Kiran Gunasundari, the one who that particular batch which, and Bhagya group, the one batch, that batch which completed their college education almost 1.5 years back. I'm sending it to them also, because so that they can keep in touch with the language. Anyone else who wants to join, you know what to do. Just get my contact details. Yeah, if you're in Hindu college and you learn it, you get the news from the grapevine, just contact me, send me your ID card, tell me that you want to learn German, and then you can always learn German. If you're an alumnus of Hindu college, you can still come and learn German. There's no harm at all. Just come and send me a WhatsApp, and then I'll include you in the group which gets the video links. Okay? And any feedback or anything, please keep it positive. If you find anything very offensive, I'm sure I won't do anything offensive. You can again be very open about it. But I'll see to it that I don't do anything like that. Yeah. So best of luck. Do well. Happy learning. And I expect the best from you.